Hello drifters, welcome to another devlog. I'm Yassine, and today I'll be going over our crafting table. Before I do that, I want to address some feedback from the last video. One YouTube commenter, Mr. Octavian, asked if it was possible to slide the lever on your sniper rifle with your primary hand. So this is the clunky way I was doing it last week, and Octavian asked if we can do it this way. So yes, we can, and my programmer Philip was quietly upset that I didn't show this off last week. So you can pull the lever with your right hand. You can also grab your handgun, take some shots, pull the lever, take some shots. So let's take a look at the crafting table. You simply place your weapon in, and it expands out, and you have multiple categories. This unlocks pretty early in the game, and later on we unlock further weapon parts as you rank up your XP. Once again, all of this is still work in progress. Some of the UI is very debuggy, and this is an area we want to continue to improve. This will still give you a rough sense of how it works. Again, we have multiple categories, like your stock, and your grip, your foregrip, and your barrels, as well as sights and magnifiers. Each part is unlocked with some credits, as you can see here. This one needs 1,000 yen, which is our in-game credits currency, and it also needs resources, which are currently turned off in this build. Let's start with the assault rifle. I'm going to unlock this foregrip, place it there. I'm going to add a scope. So I'm going to add a red dot scope, place it about here, and craft the weapon again, and our red dot scope actually shows a green dot. Is that correct, Philip? But the weapon is immediately usable. Now I'm going to remove the grip and the scope, and maybe add something that reduces the recoil. Craft again. A lot less recoil than the previous weapon. Okay, that was the assault rifle. Now let's customize the sniper a bit. Here we have a few different scope options. I think my current favorite one is this low-powered variable optic. We're just going to give that a try. Now the pose on this is still work in progress, but you can basically rotate to adjust your magnifying multiplier. We also have an interesting other type of scope. You can obviously use some iron sights or the red dot. So let's put the red dot in. And let's add a magnifier in front, and that's a fixed magnifier that you can toggle on and off. So I'm just taking it off, put it back on, reload of course. So that's a little look at the different types of scopes that we have, and now let's look at some more interesting modifiers, and I'll do that with the shotgun. So where it starts to get quite interesting is in our barrels. First I have to unlock our level 2 crafting bench, which is now unlocked. Right, so our barrels are the closest things to what we had in Sweet Surrender with upgrade chips. These are the ones that start to have interesting modifiers and conditions that then really change how your weapon feel. And they will also combine with other abilities that you unlock, such as class talents and perks. So in terms of interesting conditions, you can have shots based on weak spots, or you can do stuns, or you can mark enemies that then your other teammates can do extra damage on. Some modifiers only work when you're in air, some of them only work when you're low health, and so on. This particular barrel will shoot a grenade as part of your last shot. This one I'm going to go in the hallway for, so I don't kill myself. 4 shots normal, and then a final grenade shot like that. So 4 shotgun blasts, and then a final grenade blast. This is where the game is going to get really interesting. We plan to create a lot of different parts with unique modifiers, and we would love to hear from you. What kind of cool parts and abilities would you like to have for your various weapons? And related to that, would love to have feedback on our crafting bench. So this is our second or third iteration, and we know that there are a lot of other VR games that do interesting things with their crafting. And what is your favorite? Please share in the comments and in our Discord. So one more thing I would like to discuss is the receivers. Right now we just have one base receiver, which is a ballistic one. We'd like to eventually expand that to other types of receivers, like an energy one, also a handgun one, so you can customize your handgun. And this is an area we're going to be investing a lot of time and content in moving forward. And then I just want to give you a little peek into our skin system. Right now we just have a few options available, but it really leverages our unique art style to do some interesting things. So this is also a little bit of a preview for our upcoming devlogs, when I'll be going a lot more in depth into our art style and the possibility it offers. And this is my current favorite skin. It's the simple black and white, where all the outlines are in white. And it goes back to one of our early experiments with Sweet Surrender with our outline system. We never released this, but there was a game mode where you could play entirely in black and white, so just white outlines. And what was quite surprising is just how playable the game was with just those details. And in my opinion, it looked super awesome. And we hope to really dig into that side of the art style to offer some really cool visuals for you players. And that's about it for today's devlog on our crafting table. Again, love to hear your feedback and comments and questions about the game. So please don't hesitate. And if you have specific topics you'd like us to cover in future devlogs, please share that as well. Thank you.